Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy's one of the toughest guys we've ever seen compete in the octagon. His ability to overcome adversity, to absorb punishment, and then come back to deliver his own is a really amazing thing to watch.
So here he is, folks, the UFC middleweight champion, Georges St-Pierre. Do not adjust your TV sets. He is back after a layoff that was almost 4 years. He returned in 2017 to challenge Michael Bisping for the UFC middleweight championship. He made the takedown an art form in mixed martial arts. We'll see what he has left here north of 35.
Georges St-Pierre is a humble but confident champion. Incredibly accurate striker, outstanding takedown defense, and a fantastic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game as well.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Georges St-Pierre is 9 years the elder. He is 2 inches taller. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Eva Beach, Hawaii, Assassin. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Georges St-Pierre. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division. Well, this is a venue as long on MMA history as any in the world. The Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Good to have you with us for a night of live UFC action.
He's fainting with that kick. Nice.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Head kick!
Oh, big left hook there. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Good job of avoiding the clinch, Joe.
Back up. Check that one.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, man, look how quickly he gets that foot to the target. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that count.
Oh, good left hand. Excellent head movement.
St-Pierre gets the takedown. Now let's see if he chooses to pass here, Joe.
Right in his side control. That was beautiful. There we go. North-south position. Inside control, tying up that arm, looking for the Kimura.
Got a very good Kimura.
Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. I think this is it.
And there it is.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. We set it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, George Rush St. Pierre!
C'est bon. Outstanding performance out of the UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre, here tonight. Really hard to find anything that you would quantify as a glaring weakness when you watch this guy perform. And once again, GSP steals the show, closes the show here tonight. That is one hell of a fighter right there.
Always give a game every time she me. Shooting blanks, but you gotta hit the chart at least. Seen a lot of young MCs even die for peace. Posting pictures while I'm posted in Belize. Spent those lonely rainy nights just praying on my knees. Being overseas is a daily routine. Young traveling the world, that's just been in our genes. Put the game together.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it. No doubt he'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
This guy has toughness that you cannot teach. He has an incredible ability to absorb punishment and the mental toughness to come back from devastating situations.
Well, some people scoffed when CM Punk announced his dream to fight in the UFC, but ladies and gentlemen, it is a reality for the former WWE superstar, and now we'll see if he can get on track. Certainly the UFC debut against Mickey Gall did not go his way, but you would be wise not to count out as determined an athlete as CM Punk. Draws rave reviews for his work ethic, his coachability. Tonight, the question beckons, will the work CM Punk is doing in the gym translate inside the octagon?
This guy is a wrestler. Look for him to try to get the takedown and then utilize his control and ground and pound to get the victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 148 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, the Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A wrestler holding a professional record of 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, CM And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
And that punch flush.
Whoa! Good shot.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. And he gets hit with an outside leg kick. Nice punch there by CM Punk. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Uppercut lands.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Strong takedown defense here, Joe. Single leg attempt does not materialize.
Trying to spin to the back.
That hammer fist attempt is blocked.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Oh, this is not good.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar.
He's in full mount here. He's looking for the arm bar. First thing he wants to do is he wants to secure the arm, tie it up, then shift his hips forward, rotate the hips, throw his leg across his face. Then he wants to sit back, break the grip, extend his body. Oh my God!
Will do it!
Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.
Grants, Jackson, Franklin's, got it.
DJ Khaled.
The DA on my way here. I made some millions on my way here. I seen you coming on my way here. I laid my ass out for my way here. Benny Yaga with the brain bust open. That new Musain got the brain bust open. Pay them racks like Jimi Hendrix on a guitar. Load my gun, cock it back, and then I push start. I can't name how many times they try to clone me. I can't name all the names that try to clone me. This dirty money help me see the devil. Sadiddy thoughts, no they ain't forever. My trials and tribulations playing out on blogs. Spent $300,000 or better, that's on all the cars. That Maybach park itself. That Range Rover came with steps. Electric tables in the back on me for let me on. He been 4-4 all year, I put the rollie on. Trapping good all year, I put the rollie on. They parading in the streets, you gotta keep the drum. Say the prayer for my young, no he done. The murder rate going up. I done ran this check up. Get hit up from the neck up. Yeah. The gold yard looking like a graveyard. Murder money, I'm in love with murder money. Old friends of me, turn into my enemy. My money and fame changed, then it's getting me. All my hard work and lonely nights, no sympathy. Wanna send a hit, but too far in the industry. I feel your energy, I know you envy me. They rep the game, they banging it out in penitentiary. I watch the shit come out your mouth and it's finicky. I'm tryna love you without doubt and scream infinity. When these billions on my mind, it's hard to be cohesive. Getting that A-Rod money like I hit the needle. Keep a Spanish mamacita like I found a leader. And I gave them all dope, and they pissed off. Got my little hated babies waiting so they can whack you. I got my Memphis 10 waiting to jack you. I got some DC waiting to kidnap you. I got the clappers, finesses, and the trappers.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Gotta think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has thunderous kicking power, amongst the scariest kickers in the world of mixed martial arts, and his opponent has to be keenly aware of that danger.
Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. The kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage, too, just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg, and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinct advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Young. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kingston, Jamaica, Big Train.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here. Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Just missed with the left there. Try to establish that jab. Tags him with the left.
These guys are going at it here right away, trading blows.
Takedown here, he gets it. Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Damaging strike there.
Nice sweep here, he's got half guard. He's got that arm trapped. Now he's going to rotate to put pressure. This arm triangle looks deep. He might have to tap any second now. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the fight clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round one. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And here it is again. Beautiful arm triangle submission. Absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds in the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke. Big bang!
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing the moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Enter this young fighter here, his kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take, one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Lake Forest, California, USA, Broadside. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, USA, Bad Intention. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
And he connects with the punch, opens with the inside leg kick.
Oh! Hard left hook.
the left hook hits home. Oh!
Nice takedown. Good punch.
Big
Beautiful
body
shot there, too. Oh, mount. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Into side control again. Oh, he landed a right hand. He's looking to work that mounted crucifix.
Lands a big right hand early.
Huge elbow to the head. He's going to slide his arm under his opponent's arm and then pressure his opponent's arm against his face, then rotate, clasp his hands together. That's it.
And there it is.
Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round one tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Bronson.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
Sleep and take a 3 a.m. car ride. He said the booty, only thing between him and God. They love the booty, sacrifice their family and job. Badge make police feel powerful in the hood. Guns make us feel powerful, but they don't do no good. I know my blackness powerful and they don't like that. I know some so dead. Sit back and watch them tap dance. Bombs over Baghdad to have a flag to brag about. Don't make you a big boy, cause you got a nice stack. Carolina homeboy, you know we keep a stack house. It's power when you know the game. I'm feeling like a champ now. I went to rap, homie, get out the house. I want the power to be able to rap about what I rap about. Black child, God-loving textiles, point blank, death smile, Steph Curry projectile. I saw the goal from 8 Mile. Every stone you threw, I picked it up and built a powerhouse. Caught a case, I got murder in my profile. Still hillbilly me. See, that's just the appeal of me. Respect on my name. Why y'all so emotional? Power.
I feel your energy. Hey, it's coming. Took me, I said you're right. Hey, to get next to you. Plus makes the enemies. Hey, invested.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So as this knockout force makes his way to the octagon, Joe, this is not a guy you want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade punches with. You get in a slugfest with this guy, more often than not, you're concussed, twitching on the canvas. You can be sure he'll be looking to make contact and find a home for those heavy hands early and often. Power for days, power in all of his strikes. Scary, scary addition to this division, and a guy who a lot of people believe will be an immediate contender.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected. Shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed, lightning fast punches that come in absolutely swift combinations.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Evans. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Oh, head kick.
Well, straight right hand has been a...
Oh, good job. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him. Nice jab.
Just out of range with the straight left hand.
That one hurt. Oh! Excellent takedown defense.
Takedown defense has held up thus far. First takedown attempt is there.
Good left hand. And into full mount. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. And he's trapped in half guard here. Now he's on top in half guard. Big body punch. Nice sweep. And he's going to try to take the back.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Evans.
Elbowing him in the face.
Oh, that hammer fist attempt defended well. It's blocked.
He's inside control here. He's back to full mount again. Big punch from the bottom.
Oh, there's a beautiful elbow there from top position. Left punch is good.
Back to side control.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Evans.
He's now back in north-south again.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Side control again.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Evans.
Good hammer fist. Wow. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's going to try to take the back, I think.
Now he covers up as the hammer fists are coming.
Posture's up here. Excellent movement here on the ground. He's back to side control.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Now he gets the full mount again.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
He's posturing up here. Oh, elbow to the head. Showing good defense here, controlling that arm, keeping him from hitting him.
Nice hammer fist.
He's got half guard.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Evans. Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch.
In half guard now. Excellent posture here.
Evans gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Back to full guard. Very nice. He lands an elbow here. He postures into place. He's now working from full guard. Oh, big elbow.
Big body shot
to the body.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
He landed a left hand there.
And
he's hurt. That's it. That's it. The fight is over. Gets the TKO late in the round.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. It was that one big strike that started it all, led to the knockdown, and ultimately opened up an opportunity for him to force the referee stoppage in this fight. He was flurrying. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight.
We can see it here on a different angle.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Big Daddy.
So there he is, the oncoming force after a massive TKO victory here tonight. He told us before the fight, Joe, he wanted to keep the judges out of it. Mission accomplished on that front. And this is always the best part of the night, Joe, to see these fighters exhale after a victory, celebrate with their coaches and training partners, and you can be sure for this fighter, this is a party that will continue deep into the night after the big TKO victory this evening. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. So as this guy makes the walk, there's just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed. This guy certainly has it. Good fighters certainly know that at times they can beat speed with timing and precision, but in terms of those first exchanges, you got to get a guy's timing down, and when it comes to this guy, that is easier said than done.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Got to think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. And with the official introductions, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Comeback Kid. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Gonzalez. And when the after begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
Missed that shot.
He got tagged there.
Just misses there with the left. Lands an outside leg kick of his own.
And he's looking for that left. Nice shot. That one hurt.
Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here.
Moves back to full guard now.
Joe doing a nice job here staying busy from the bottom.
He transitions back to half guard. Good control, postures up.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
Caught him with a punch. Good job of timing strikes here. He feints with the kick.
Joe, nice head movement there to slip that right hand. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Lands a punch. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, slips the punch there, Joe.
Big takedown. He moves from full guard to half guard now.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
back into full guard now. He lands a big shot from the bottom.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Oh, he connected with that right hand.
Oh, nice straight there by Gonzalez. He blocks the shot. Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh, that was a big left hand he connected with.
Oh, straight right.
Body kick, look at that.
And a nice jab.
Feinting with that kick.
2 minutes here to go in round one. Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in. Effective strike there by Gonzalez. Oh, heavy kick to that lead leg. That'll leave him on.
Look at this, takedown! Excellent posture.
A little bit of blood coming out of his left side of his forehead.
He's trying to go after an arm here. It looks like this submission's locked. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. That's it. That's it.
We'll do it.
Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Gonzalez!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Anybody in the same club that used to turf everybody. I put in 25 hours, I outworked everybody. Turn down big money, I know my worth. I'm not anybody, don't let them hold you down. I'm from the bottom, that's where they hold you down. Sink or swim, don't you drown. I'm with my circle, let's go do rounds. Do what you wanna, do what I wanna, I know. You are who you really are when you're alone. But I stay so solid with the bros, hypered up, whoa. Turn up the baseline, I don't ever watch no face, even when I'm on FaceTime. Give me more time, all I wanna see is tears of joy, that's a war cry. And we all die, but when you're living like me, they'll want your life. Seek and you'll find, can't run or hide, cause time isn't on your side. Powers. Powers. Better believe in the powers. Blood clot powers. I came to move savage, not hurt anybody. Even though I had nobody when I weren't anybody. Find me in VIP where they can't search anybody. I might spend big money, I know my worth, I'm not anybody.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, as you might expect, there have been no shortage of call-outs since UFC President Dana White announced his intentions to compete inside the octagon. Now, as far as the fighter is concerned, you know about the boxing chops, you know about the heavy hands, you know about the takedown defense, but he's got some stamina too. Don't sleep on White's cardio, and that has allowed him to become a better grappler as he's moved on in his career. Dana White brings a lot more to the table than just heavy hands. Perhaps his opponent will become acutely aware of that fact after this.
This guy is primarily a boxer, and though he has a well-rounded skill set, he prefers to use his excellent boxing technique to get the victory.
So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and reach. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Dana White. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Bad Intention. And when the action begins on referee card, he will be covered.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
Good defense there.
And he eats a right hand there. Yeah, left hook found its target. Dana White gets caught with that punch.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Big left. Well, he's doing the right thing here, moving to his left, trying to avoid that obvious power hand of his opponent. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. Connects there with the punch. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Effective punch there by Dana White.
Works the double underhooks here. And he moves onto his back.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Three minutes to go in the round.
Go, guys, work!
And the referee separates them.
That's again the experience.
punch by Dana White. Oh, caught him there with the head kick.
Oh, beautiful kick there.
Oh, the hook was there. That one had some steam
Good
on
combination. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Oh, big left.
Oh! This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, another one. Oh, very nice. This could be it.
2 minutes on the round 1 clock. There's the leg kick. That one checked by Dana White.
That one hurt.
Dana White's overhand punch to the head doesn't get there, blocked by the defense.
Good combination so far from both men.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by UFC President Dana White. How about that shin? Well, he gets cracked to the head there, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center line.
Tags him.
Oh!
Oh, he hurt him again. He's run.
Oh, he might be out. Well, he's got a strong jab. Missed with it there, though, Joe. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, good right hand. Trying to mount. He's got it. Full mount.
Oh, going for a choke here, Joe. This could be dangerous.
He might get it here. Look at this. Lean forward, pulling on the head. Outstanding. Outstanding. The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out and intense.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay of his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
This guy has inhuman cardio. The pace in which he keeps is absolutely breathtaking.
when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 147 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the Freak. And when the action begins, on referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
And we are underway.
Nice inside leg kick. Excellent feint with the kick. Nice.
Uppercut attempt nearly connects, but no good. Oh, and he connects there. Nice defense there. Huge block. And that one certainly found the target. Trying to establish that jab once again.
He just whips that punch in.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Punch is blocked.
Good punch.
Oh, uppercut lands, and he leaned right into that one, Joe. Left the head wide open there for the taking. Let's see if now that wakes him up a little bit and he learns to get those hands up. Throwing that jab, no good. That one appeared to stun him.
He's badly, badly hurt.
How about that shin? Sound defense there as he blocks the shot.
Hard straight punch.
Now he goes for the single leg. First takedown attempt is there. And he connects there.
Tries to pass, but can't.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's in half guard. Big shot from the bottom. Look at that nasty jab.
Whiffs on that offering. Once again establishing the jab here. Well, it took him a little bit of time to find his timing, find the range. He has found it now. He continues to connect with a series of strikes.
Oh, big shot.
Wow, unbelievable.
He's out cold.
And that's going to do it.
Straight punch for the KO.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
Here's a different angle on it. Great angle here. And he's out.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
This contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
If you're down for some ignorance, turn up on CBD. If you're down for some ignorance.
All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between George St. Pierre and CM Punk. Well, his UFC debut against Mickey Gall certainly didn't go the way he drew it up, but you would be wise not to count out someone like CM Punk. Draws rave reviews from his coaches for his work ethic. He is a quick learner, certainly a coachable fighter. We'll see, though, what type of adjustments and improvements he's made here tonight. When you are a developing mixed martial artist, oftentimes you can really shore up weaknesses in a 12 or 18-month span. We'll see if the work that CM Punk has done in the gym can pay dividends here tonight.
This guy is a wrestler, and wrestling is perhaps the most important aspect of mixed martial arts, because the wrestler, if he has control over his opponent, can dictate where the fight takes place.
Here is the UFC middleweight champion, George St. Pierre, after his 12th consecutive win in November of 2013. GSP walked away from the game, returned with flying colors 3.5 years later in 2017, only to become a two-division UFC champion. George St. Pierre is back, and seemingly better than ever, Joe.
George St. Pierre is, in my opinion, the very best at mixing up takedowns and striking. It's so unpredictable what his attack can be, and so successful inside the octagon.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready.
We are underway. Well, patience has been the buzzword from the camp of CM Punk here during fight week as round 1 gets underway. Certainly he paid for his over-aggression against Mickey Gall in his UFC debut. We'll see if CM Punk actually sees the second round this time out. Blocked the shot there, Joe. All right, first round is underway. You better watch out for the overhands. They will come early, they will come often here tonight. And even when you do your homework, it doesn't mean you can stop it. We'll see if he can get off to a good start here tonight. Oh, how about the slam, Joe?
Good punches from the top here. Vicious left hand.
Left hand there.
Oh, big shot from the top. He's now working from side control again. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Oh, hammer fist here by St. Pierre. And very effective with the ground and pound. That is it.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Take a look at this from a different angle. Boom! And he's out.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so the future UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre adds to his legend tonight. Absolutely incredible that he could step away from the game for 4 years, come back, and pick up precisely where he left off. Congratulations to one of the best to ever do it, George St. Pierre. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend.
This guy has world-class throws. Look for his opponent to try to keep as far away from this man's clinch as possible, because if he gets a hold of you, the results are devastating.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Lake Forest, California, USA, Bronson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-Jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kingston, Jamaica, Big Man. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Looking to avoid that left hand.
Oh, wow!
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? He's looking to take the back. Oh! Full back hooks. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Brunson.
Beautiful jab. Beautiful jab. Sharp timing.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. This is with that
Kick to the face. He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. Big shot to the head. He's stunned. He's in trouble.
The left hook hits home. In on a double leg takedown here.
Nice takedown. Half guard. Postures up. He hits him with a hammer fist. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He's working from full mount again. He's got the arm trapped of his opponent. Good defense. Excellent sweep.
We'll cross the midpoint in round one. Might be trying to set up an armbar here, Joe.
He's got that armbar locked up. Now it's deeper. He may have to tap any second now. This armbar is very tight. Strength and technique. Perfect technique. It was a beautiful job setting up that submission, and once he got it, the fight was over.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Big Man.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team, and one that they have richly deserved. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
He's very athletic, has a ton of natural quickness. You can see it in the way he moves around the octagon. He's got fast feet and a lightning quick jab. He's a very difficult guy to counterfight. As soon as you see the shot coming, he's tagged you.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Gonzalez. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Big Daddy. And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this... UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Gonzalez gets touched by that kick there. Right on the button.
Huge punches landed by both men.
Huge shot there, lands flush.
Goes for a single. Yeah, he's digging into that leg kick. Oh, beautiful right hook. That one hurt. Looks for that front kick, but missed it. Got to be careful there. Don't rush in.
Oh, big left hook there.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Look at this, takedown. He's trying to pry his way out of this half guard now. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Gonzalez.
Posture's up here.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Let's see if he can pass that half guard. Excellent sweep. In full guard.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from back.
He's got him stacked here. He's got to be careful as he has him stacked here, though. He doesn't get trapped into a triangle. They're canceling each other out.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Now he's stacking him. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Gotta find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line. 90 seconds to go in the opening round. Gonzalez's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Inside leg kick is there by Gonzalez. Slips the punch. Straight right, he misses. Under a minute now to go in this one. And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Gonzalez.
Stepped over in the half guard. Lands a good shot from the bottom. Look out for the arm. Look out for the arm.
He might get a finish here.
This is it. This is it. Outstanding.
Will do it.
Round's about to end. Sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You can tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Referee Herb Dean has thrown stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Gonzalez.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, Joe Rogan, this is as accomplished a kickboxer as has made the walk to the UFC octagon as we've seen in the last several years. I'm excited to see his kickboxing skills on display in this particular matchup. Really a nice arsenal of kicks. He'll attack that lead leg beautifully, not to mention the solid punching technique that he brings to the table. This man is a danger for anyone in his striking range. When that octagon door closes, we're expecting fireworks tonight.
This guy has insanely fast kicking speed and ridiculous leg dexterity. If you are close enough for him to kick you, you've got a real problem on your hands.
You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you got to think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
Apparently, he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 3 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Bad Intention. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. Good.
Misses again with a right punch.
Nice punch.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good.
Oh, nice inside leg kick. Tagged him.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, lands that punch.
Oh, we got tagged. Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Missed with that right hand. Another shot lands upstairs.
That one hurt. Oh, powerful right leg kick.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg.
Hit him with the jab. Hit him with the Superman punch.
Well, he wants to clinch, but the fighter's not having it. Nicely done.
Oh!
Oh, a huge block there. Well, so he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Missed the mark.
Level change there, goes for the takedown.
Grab it, Kimura, he drops down for it. He's applying the pressure. Just absolutely incredible. He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, Joe, we know you can appreciate that high-level jiu-jitsu there, executes the submission there, and a nice job, too, in transition to make sure that he was patient enough to set it up effectively, and the end of the fight came shortly thereafter. High-level stuff.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they match-make him moving forward. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, it's about using his weight to keep you there. Great hips as well.
This guy has nasty chokes. His ability to cinch up a choke and finish it from any position is truly elite.
Is the UFC middleweight champion George St. Pierre walked away from the game after a 12th consecutive win in defense of his title against Johnny Hendricks in 2013, returned to the octagon in 2017. This is one of the most dominant takedown artists in UFC history. Stand-up skills as well, an outstanding jab, and he's back on the big stage tonight.
George St. Pierre is one of the top athletes in the sport. Great speed, great strength, and extremely talented. He's got world-class skills on his feet or on the ground, and he has dominated so many guys with his wrestling.
Hard tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kingston, Jamaica, Big Train. And now we introduce his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
So much MMA history has been made inside this venue, from Pride to the UFC, and we are underway from the world-famous Saitama Super Arena in Saitama, Japan.
George St. Pierre is one of the very best fighters to ever fight in the UFC. He's the greatest welterweight champion in the history of the sport and one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in mixed martial arts. He's also fantastic at mixing up wrestling and striking.
Whoa! He hurt him! Whoa! Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by GSP. He's looking for that left hand, not there.
Going for the takedown here. Trying to take the back here.
Oh,
big shot to the head. He's hurt.
And now he lands a combination.
That one hurt him badly. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Who saw that coming? Wow. He's teeing off with some vicious shots.
Just out of range with that right hook. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by George St. Pierre. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by George St. Pierre.
1-2.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Street looked like it did stun him a little bit.
That hurt him. He drops down for it. There's more and more pressure on the arm. He could be tapping any second. Oh,
and
this fight's over. This fight's over. Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Big Bang.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Rolling deep to your vicinity. I just had an epiphany. I don't know what it did to me, but I'm hoping the devil doesn't get into me. Still a beast hoops. It is me. It's finna be off the chain with a brand new delivery. Try to get in my way, the feeling the rage, to sit in my brain, and then I blast you to smithereens. Please, I'll be damned if I'm thrown on the back burner. Maniac purge in a rap circle.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, let's start with the kicking technique, because it is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph a thing, and I think what really jumps out of the film room for me is his ability to get his foot off the canvas to the target so quickly. A lot of guys just don't even see it coming. And he doesn't discriminate. He'll attack that lead leg, he'll go to the body, beautiful head kick upstairs as well. The technique is really what sets up everything to this guy's game, and his opponent certainly wary of what's coming back with those kicks tonight. be looking to find the target and find a home for those heavy hands. This is just not a guy anybody wants to get in a slugfest with. More often than not, you end up twitching on the canvas, concussed. You're playing with fire here if you choose to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with this guy.
This guy has ridiculously powerful kicks. This is the one thing his opponent needs to absolutely avoid if he hopes to achieve victory in this fight.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Bad Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Gonzalez. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Oh, he found the target there. That'll work.
Oh!
Well, Joe, he did not connect there.
Oh, tagged him. Oh, double jab.
That knee might have landed there. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Gonzalez. Now a knee to the body.
Knee to the liver. He's hurt bad. He got nailed in the body. He is in big trouble here. Huge left shot.
Damn, we'll see if he can follow it up.
He's got Kimura here. Got the double wrist lock position.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This Kimura is getting further and further. He might have to tap. Outstanding.
Will do it.
Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again, beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out. Bad Intention.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
With a love for the underdog. Man, they treat me like the one to fall. Ain't the favorite on your undercard, the livest underdog. So no make me.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC heavyweight division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out.
As he makes his way towards this cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world?
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Mad Intention. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kingston, Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Big Train.
All right, this is for the championship. You can give me your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Up for grabs tonight, the title of baddest man on the planet as we get set to crown a UFC heavyweight champion. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, big kick lands flush.
Nice.
Some real power shots here. Attacking the body now, that shot blocked.
Tagged him. Nice. He lands a Superman punch.
Neither guy really finding their range with much consistency here early.
That was a nice jab.
Back and forth we go. Well, his opponent...
Oh! He's in big, big, big trouble. He just landed an outstanding leg kick.
Oh! The champ is in big trouble. He's in deep danger right now. Who saw this coming?
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Nice punch in the clinch. There's a good knee to the body. Oh, he's got to be careful here.
Well, how about this striking display tonight as he lands yet another knee right there. Several have already landed in this round, and you can see they're really starting to take their toll on the opposition at this point in the fight.
You got double underhooks here.
Muay Thai plum now, Joe. How about that shin?
Oh, big knee!
Oh, that one hurt him.
Big shots!
Oh, straight right. Oh, man, that cut is nasty. Joe, the hammer fists keep on coming. They're getting blocked here. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here.
And here he wants to push down on his opponent's wrist and trap it under his ankle. He's got it. Outstanding!
It was a beautiful job setting up that submission, and once he got it, the fight was over.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So what a moment for the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, getting it done tonight and with style points as he submits his opponent to win the UFC title. And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and intense.
So how about it? There is a new baddest man on the planet, the new UFC heavyweight champion, and he didn't just come in here and win on points here tonight. He submitted the defending, reigning UFC heavyweight champion, takes the belt into his corner, and this is just an amazing moment for fighter and coach and team. The celebration is on for the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
The whole world. Let's get it.
I had a basic plan, get out the projects and never look back. Could still smell the aroma from when my uncle was. Between homies, better yet brothers, they used to spend the night with each other. They moms was best friends. One name was Anthony, the hood called him Ant Live. Kept his pistol on him, so he bought a bigger pant size. He got a little colder the moment he watched his man die. That was 10 years ago. Baby face wishing that his beard would grow. Now he throw his set up anyway go. He's just a product of his environment. Told me he'd rather die than never go to Rikers again. Did a bid, his celly was blood, he studied 5%. Came home like, let see me, I'll never ride with 10. Corey was his right hand man, his mother up north. She was busting checks with the wrong. Pop Sanders and he just want him some strong liquor. Lose the attitude, he miserable. For years he tried to get a liquor too. Mom's begging he finish school, but nonsense he get into. Aunt met Corey when they was kids with innocence. Aunt hated his dad around cause dad was militant. Corey found a holder pass so cash they could triple it, double it, stack it all. Corey ain't never wanna spend. Aunt was blowing money fast. Big Big Meechin when he shot. Flash body wrapped in diamonds, necklace in the watch. They hated Malcolm, hated Martin. They gon' hate. Living in a 2-bedroom apartment. No lights up in the crib, I guess I came up out the darkness. Mood changed when I sparked it. Now I parked it. They hated Malcolm, hated Martin. They gon' hate. Living in a 2-bedroom apartment. No lights up in the crib, I guess I came up out the darkness. Mood changed when I sparked it. Now I parked it and Corey set up a trap. Fiends in and out of that. No mask, stocking cap, they robbed him, but he got it back. 6 in the morning with baggies on them was a way of life. Streets will teach you quick, ain't nothing free. Pay the price, eviction notice in the kitchen. Your bitches stay the night. Corey had the sour in. Ain't with Yola. Got kicked out his mom's crib. She found a couple boulders. Locked up with killers up north. He rubbed a couple shoulders. Corey told Ant on the VI the block was changing. Ant told Corey be grateful, freedom's amazing. 3.5 light bid. And stayed in drama, he was light-skinned outside before you was typing. No MySpace, Corey and Ant had butter rocking. The other young from the block just let her watch him. Couple haters, but nothing major, they knew the streets. Called Corey, made him take off that new Philippe. Corey took it on the chin, he wasn't new to beef. Killers kill you for talking, all you gotta do is speak. That's a man down. Ant told Corey had a fam round. And keep on shitting on you until your pants brown. They hustle low, so much evidence that Cam found. Corey got nervous whenever they spun that van round. They snatched him and he talked about the way he got it. Broke the code, I was snitching, it ain't no way around it. They hated Malcolm, hated Martin. They gon' hate. Living in a 2-bedroom apartment. No lights up in the crib, I guess I came up out the darkness. Mood changed when I sparked it. Now I parked it. They hated Malcolm, hated Martin. They gon' hate. Living in a 2-bedroom apartment. No lights up in the crib, I guess I came up out the darkness. Mood changed when I sparked it. Now I parked it.
Hey yo, East, it's your man Nas Esco. Keep doing what you do. Peace be unto you, my young brother, young king.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Good to see this talented fighter make the walk again once tonight. Gotta think he'll look to use his speed and footwork in this fight. Those appear to be his biggest advantages. Maybe not the most powerful guy on the roster necessarily, but exceptionally quick on the feet. Very good at using his feet to set up angles for his offense, and will mix it up. A lot of variations to his attacks. Can fight on the outside, but also not afraid to enter the pocket to stick and move. Great job of moving that head off the center line. Just an outstanding striker who brings a lot of different attributes to the table. Dude, how about the hand speed on this guy? Certainly good fighters feel like they can beat speed with timing and precision, but it's hard to get a beat on this guy, and with the punches and bunches and the combinations which keep on coming, a lot of guys are going to succumb to that accumulation of punches. He's got the power to go with the speed. This guy, a 5-tool player on the feet, but the hand speed certainly is what jumps off the film.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Evans. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
Hit him with the jab. Nice body kick, though.
Leg kick.
Tagged him.
Level change there.
Now he moves to full guard. Caught him with a punch.
Now he covers up as the hammer fists are coming.
He lands an elbow here. Good shot to the body.
Hammer fist blocked. Nice hammer fist.
Lands a good shot from the bottom. And again with the hammer fist.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Fighters back to their feet here.
Nice shot.
Oh! Oh!
This could be it. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh, he nailed it. Oh! Wow.
That'll do it.
What a fight. Excellent timing here to land a huge left for the victory.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
And here's the end of the fight. Let's see this again. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Big Daddy.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
Left be working in the right, coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back. Still the wheel with my knee while I count a bang. I show love and affection to all my fans. I got Ferragamo holding up my pants. I turn up on the stage while I hit my dance. I get serious when it come to business, don't waste my time, boy, you know that I ain't playing. I gotta click it, we move the dump, 20 hoes land where I'm staying. I never dap you with the left hand. I draw down with the Glock in the right hand. I got Panthers with me when I walk in. A lot of shooters waiting in a sprinter van. I swear that I'm hot, boy, I need a fan. I got prices and sales and they all pan. Make it right while I'm using the left hand. Break it back while I'm using the right hand. I don't
trust you cause you down with the left hand. I keep something up on my hip, that's my right hand. All my dogs come first, all lost in the perk. Left hand doing numbers, right hand doing work. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Left be working in the right, coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back. Killing myself while I'm spitting the 12. Drilling the hole while I'm using the nail. Dumping the clip, I G-rapping the bill. Been at the street while you watching for 12. Straight up my hand right after they deal. Dope ain't come back when I whip so I fell. Stroke got that pack coming out through the mail. Biggie had that perk flown out through the jail. Mac in the comeback, I work off a deal. Left and right hand, I use both on wheel. Right in the left, I can use for the sprayer. Don't get in my way, I ain't taking the L. Ain't got no room on my grind, I'm for real. Where I'ma be, only time it can tell. You know I go hard, I be bringing them hell. I'm washing the residue off of my nails. I don't trust you cause you down with the left hand. I keep something up on my hip, that's my right hand. All my dogs come first, all lost in the perk. Left hand doing numbers, right hand doing work. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Left be working in the right, coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it. No doubt he'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr., the kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage, too, just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg, and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy can keep a pace inside the octagon that is literally a shocking thing to behold. His opponent is in deep trouble if he comes into this fight out of shape.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 148 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, the Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Big Daddy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Steve Ludwig.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready? You ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is... Whoa! Oh, he might be out.
He transitions to the tie clinch.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. And he connects with the punch. How about that shin? Good work blocking the knee there, Joe.
Great takedown defense right there. Very nicely done. Body shot. Yeah, referee's gonna separate him. Misses the takedown.
Pretty good straight punch for him there, Joe. Takedown attempt starting to pile up. Worked hard for that single leg takedown. No good.
Tagged him. Goes for a single. And he's gonna try to take the back. Nice.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Nice.
Oh, how did that not cut him open? Postures up. Huge elbow from the top.
In half guard now. Trying to pass from half guard into side control. Can't make it. Reversal. Very nice. It looks like he's going after a rear naked choke.
Under the chin. He might get a finish here.
He might be forced to tap. This choke is getting tighter and tighter. Outstanding. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And here's the end.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Big Daddy.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. I don't go out my circle. Wait. How do you figure that you just go walking with us? I don't know you. Give me 50 feet or better. Matter of fact, give me better. Because if you don't, the wolves behind me telling me, let me at 'em, let me at 'em. See God, it ain't me. See God, it ain't me. They about to start a world war. I'm just trying to practice peace. Whole mood about to change. This why I don't come out. Cause there's always one trying to act a fool out here and dumb out. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. I don't go out my circle. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, help me, help me, help me, help me. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, help me, help me, help me. Cause I don't go out my circle.
misunderstand me, cause I'm understanding you can still get it. Real life here, ain't no commercials or reruns, no DVRs to start over. Once it's on, ain't nothing changed. I'm trying to help you, homie, but you bout to wear out my patience. And bout to make me hit you with all the other patience. Get my drift, dig my scene. Go ahead, be small, gon' leave. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. Man, is it good to see a striker of this caliber make the walk to the UFC octagon tonight. Really decorated on the feet, and no surprise, he's definitely interested, Joe, in keeping this fight standing. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic tonight. Takedown defense will be a weapon of use if he can keep the fight upright. Scary for the opposition tonight.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
Well, this is an outstanding kickboxer making his way to the UFC octagon right now. Very interesting stylistic matchup here tonight. Just an outstanding arsenal of kicks, great punching technique, power in both hands, works the lead leg, not afraid to work the body. Just a complete kickboxer here, now plying his trade in mixed martial arts. A dangerous proposition for anyone caught in his striking range.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 148 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, the Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Evans! And with the action begins, the referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. Here we go.
Nice kick right there. Good punch. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Evans' hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Just misses with the jab there.
Nice hook to the body. That one hurt. Straight punch gets through.
And he connects with the punch. Oh, strong punch there by Evans.
Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Well, so he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here.
Again, he clinches here.
Oh, level change. Nice trip to get the takedown. Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here. You'd like to see that, Joe.
Big shot. Lands a good shot from the bottom.
Oh, damaging elbow combination. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. 3 minutes to go here, round one.
Into full guard. Nice reversal. Hits the reversal and now in half guard. Wow. Back up to the feet.
Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there. Single. Got clipped with the right hand. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Evans.
Big punch from the top. And he moves into the mount.
Evans gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
He postures into place. There's a left hand. Showing some good defense here on the ground by controlling that arm.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Evans.
Postures up.
Oh, that cut has really opened up now, Joe. Splits the guard and connects with the punch.
Oh, he's
unbelievable.
He got the full mount and landed some absolutely vicious ground and pound for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, the finish comes courtesy of some outstanding ground and pound, and it's one thing to try to score when you have your opponent in a compromised position on the ground. It's another thing to try to end the fight, and that's exactly what he was trying to do here tonight. Elbows and punches and hammer fists, one weapon after the next, and ultimately the knockout materializes. Nicely done there.
Take a look at this from a different angle. Bang.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Assassin.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon.
Manchester was taken by existing criminal gangs. Others, though, were people from different backgrounds who saw something they couldn't resist. They were right in the thick of the trouble in Lewisham, but also went to Catford, Bromley and Clapham Junction.
Right now it looks like they're in the future for young people. That's how I see it. Because the government, they're not helping no one out except for the rich people. They don't care for us. They just leave us on the blocks to do whatever we do.
I don't want to be around. Don't listen, my vision's way bigger than